What is up, everybody? We are back after a extended holiday break. I hope you all are having a wonderful new year, this 2020 so far. Let's talk about The Witcher. This is a Netflix TV show, just came out on December 20th, the first season did. And let me just say this right now, if you haven't watched it yet, guys, go watch it. For any fantasy fan, this is super exciting that this came out. That it's going well. They put a lot of production value into it. I'm into this show. I definitely recommend it to start off with. I'm going to go into a little bit of the details. I'm not going to get too spoilery with this. So if you're on the fence about the show, if you're like, oh, there's so many fantasy shows out right now, I don't know which one to watch, you can watch this video. You can figure out for yourself if this is the one. That being said, I have to start with Henry Cavill, his performance as Geralt of Rivia, who is the Witcher. He is stunning. He is an excellent choice for this character. This is a complex individual in The Witcher. He's a mutant of sorts, but he is human. He's got an extended lifespan. He's got magic powers. He's very unique to this universe, which is a unique fantasy universe. He plays the complexities very well. He's brooding, he's dark, and he's also got a little bit of warmth to him. He's very entertaining. And that being said, I want to also comment on the choreography of this series. The first thing I notice is when Henry Cavill starts fighting, it is electric, it is explosive. They do awesome fight sequences in this throughout this series, and I love it. Really good fighting, good monsters. The thing that I want to add about this, because we're going to get into the plot just a little bit, is I am not somebody who has played a lot of the Witcher games. This is a series based off of video games. As far as I know, you can correct me if I'm slightly wrong on that, but I know that at one point the story is from a video game. I have played The Witcher 3. What I can say about the plot is that it seems to be continuous with the characters who are the main characters involved in the video games. At least in the third one. There are some really good characters in this. Specifically, I want to mention the female characters. You will notice this about me. I'm a big fan of strong female characters, and wow, does this series have strong female characters. Excuse me, I need a minute. Honestly though, the development of these women, and without saying any spoilers, their transformations is stunning. I am really excited about the future of some of these characters, especially the ones who developed right in front of our eyes. Gosh, that's all I'm going to say. I'm really excited about the casting they did for this show. Not always perfect, but they did it well in The Witcher. What else do I want to say? Okay, the type of storytelling in this. Now, people, you all need to be aware, or you don't all need to be aware of this, but some people need to be aware of this, because there is a complaint about this show that it gets confusing. I have the same comments. It is confusing at some points. There were parts where I wanted to reach out and be like, am I lost? Okay, so when you feel that way, just remember what I'm saying right now. It's okay. Trust the writing of this series. That's generally going to be my advice when it comes to fantasy, unless I do my homework and realize that you shouldn't watch it and shouldn't trust it. But in this case, I think you should. The payoff is good. Just realize that there's going to be parts where you're confused, where you're not sure if you missed something. That's just the way that they're storytelling. That's just the chronology of it. One other thing I really like about the show is that they use a lot of themes heavily. The main one that they use is destiny. There's always some sort of fate or destiny chasing around these main characters, and it is involving the entire world. You see a lot of major things change. The stakes are very high, And I love that. I mean, nothing gets me more amped about a character's struggle than seeing that all of the characters are going to be involved in the decisions that they make. This is good fantasy to me. I'm really happy with it. But gosh, anyways, I could say so much more about this series, but I really think you should watch it. It makes me super excited about the future of fantasy and television. Also, one thing I notice about a lot of these fantasy shows is that they, in the first season, are not afraid to simply world build. And I say simply because at the end of it all, it seems like, wow, that was really simple how they laid the entire universe out for me, this brand new fantasy universe. And now I'm ready and willing to figure out what happens in this universe. The stakes are very high in this one, guys. It's exciting. I love the way it ends. I'm excited for you to watch it. I want to know what you think too. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, of course, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be coming out with some content, fantasy content, and I'm really excited to share with you guys and figure out what you think. So drop a comment below if you disagree, if you have any questions about the series. I love to chat with you. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.